Okay, just a heads up that every day, Monday through Friday, I sit down and I do a 10-minute Patreon video while I get ready, do my makeup, and I tell you, first of all the things that are just too hot for TikTok. Like, I just talked about the idea that like production knew about Monica's burner account. I have a very hot take on that, and it might not be what you think. And I put them all up on the Patreon. And I also tell you like what's going on behind the scenes as I'm working on some of my private equity content and also trying to get things going to launch the podcast. Because guess what? I am doing it on my own. Okay, but I want you to know that was the Joey Potter version. The link is in my bio to subscribe for the Patreon. It's $5 a month. And like I said, you literally get a fresh new 10-minute video every single day. Well, Monday through Friday, okay? Don't at me. And honestly, I've been talking to people and they're like, I love the dailies. You get like a nice little chunk of information and it's really quick and fun. And I love doing them. And sometimes like I tell you about products. Sometimes like this Armani Luminous Silk, pay for this with my own money. This NARS Concealer, pay for this with my own money. Also, at the end of the day, launching my own podcast, because guess what? We're doing it live. We're not doing it live. But we are gonna do audio and video. And in order to do that, that's more of an expense. So if you want to help fund that, subscribing to the Patreon is super helpful, because remember, I'm not from generational wealth. I grew up in a house with one air conditioning unit and it was in my parents' bedroom. And no, we were not allowed to like drag in mattresses and sleep on the ground in there in the summer. No. In the 90s, there was still a fair amount of I pay for this house energy, at least in my family. And I can tell you that I felt like I was witnessing it in my friends' families as well. Like, I pay for this house, I buy these groceries. I know parents say now, like, I think you're not supposed to say that, but there was that vibe in my house. I love my parents, wonderful people. But yeah, they were gonna remind you, if you complained about something, they were gonna tell you who was footing the bill. It usually shut us up.